What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Fort Vaughn, and this is Average Men with Game, the podcast episode 1, the introduction with my homeboy Mike, my co-host, my best friend. This is just the introduction. This is my first time back on camera in like a year, so thank you for everybody that's been hitting me up saying, "Oh, when you're gonna drop a video?" Checking up on me, everything. First time back on camera, so I did slip up a couple times and stuttered, but hey, part of the game, baby. We're gonna keep the ball rolling, and this is episode 1. All right, we're recording. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Fort Vaughn, and this is Average Man with Game. This is my new podcast with my co-host Mike. Mike, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hey man, what's going on, man? My name is Michael Roberts. I'm a day trader in the stock market. I'm in the process of getting my real estate license. I own an Airbnb business, and yep.
So the funny thing about this, me and Mike, we met in college, and we've been homies ever since. And we wanted to hop on a platform and help or like just talk about our experiences with life as far as finances, women, relationships. This podcast is not gonna be like a red pill type of thing. We do react to like red pill type videos and whatnot, but we're just talking about life experiences and helping like the average guy maneuver around like females, finances, just overall life lessons that can help you, to become a better version of yourself. With also just funny commentary, just us reacting to different content that is like viral for the week. So basically, me and I called you Robert. Me and Mike, we just decided to come up with this podcast. Was it last month? It took us a minute, to get here. So with that being said, Mike, what else we need to know about you, man? As far as like origin story, how we met, anything about yourself that you want the people to know.
Yeah, man, I'm a cool dude, man. I stay in Atlanta. You know how I go in Atlanta, dealing with these, stuck up hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, like, I'm just all right trying to get it, man. I'm just like any other guy out here, trying to win in life. You feel me?
Facts. Me and you, we've been cool. Like I said, we've been cool since college and whatnot. We kind of fell off for a couple years, just due to like just life, life situations that we had to go through and whatnot. And we decided to take control of our lives and get financially stable. Whether it's us building our brand, owning our own company, just maneuvering, especially during these times. Like we see a lot of like me and you have something in common. We went through hardships as far as finances, and also one thing that really brought us back, conversating, females, the females nowadays.
Yeah.
Right. Like you was going through your thing, I was going through my thing. It was at one point like, and this is like, personal information, but like he helped me through my suicide attempt. Basically, like it was, what was it, 2019? I posted on Snapchat. I didn't expect a response from you because I ain't talked to you in years. And it was like surprising to me, but at the same time, I was like, damn, this might be just the universe, trying to, bring me back to where I need to be. Yeah, and you was going through some things too. That's why we didn't talk to you, is because you was going through some things yourself.
But yeah, like, bro, basically, bro, like I had a bad, porn problem, and like, that shit fucked with me mentally. You know what I'm saying? I wound up, and then, I was smoking weed and shit, and the weed kind of fucked me up mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I went to the crib and I never came out the crib for like 5 years.
Man,
And then,
I used to hear stories, man, that you like. I'll be like, yo, these niggas is lying, bro. Ain't no way this nigga ain't come out the crib, bro. And then
yeah, but I was in the crib for like 5 years, but like I was a hermit. I was scared to even, anytime people come to my crib, I wouldn't even go out my room. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
I remember the day, I was on YouTube and I looked up this video and it talked about the secret to mankind, and it was a video with Greg Braden, and he was talking about the power of the mind and how when you think a thought and you create a feeling, you can literally manifest and change your whole life.
right.
And
And that's something that you preach to me.
well, right, you know what I'm saying? Like when I discovered the power of my mind, and it was like jaw dropping. You know what I'm saying? God basically opened a revelation up in my life, and he he started showing me, how powerful my thoughts can be, and the power of words. And then I started to look up manifestation videos, and then I was scripting, I would be meditating, I would visualize myself getting out the house, I would literally visualize it, and then next thing you know, I start taking action, and I'm here now. You know what I mean? I'm on this podcast with my boy, and it's all through the grace of God that I'm even here today. You feel me?
Right, right,
Boy Devon, you know, he was going through a real dark time. You know, dealing with females. You know how that go.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I just told my boy Devon, but you can literally manifest your entire life, bro. You can visualize the life you want. You can manifest.
and what did I do when I was in Atlanta? I I manifested it. I
See,
remember it was this one conversation while I was working at this salad place. It was in Atlanta, the cab, and we was on the phone. He was telling me, "Yo, you just gotta manifest." What I manifested, seeing my daughter again. You feel me?
yeah,
And I started practicing that. I did fall off a little bit because I did go through another situation, which we can talk about another time. But I did go through another situation because I fell off my meditation and manifesting things that I actually wanted because I got comfortable. It was like I was winning, and then I got too excited about winning, and then everything went to shit. Just like how we were talking about, like with gambling, like you start winning a whole bunch of money, you get too excited, and then you end up losing the money because you feel so goddamn confident. So
yeah, bro. Kobe was talking about that. Kobe was up like 2-0 against the Magic. And then Kobe was like, it was like, damn, you're not excited, you're up 2-0. Kobe was like, job not finished.
right,
You know what I'm saying? They're to be excited about.
right.
You feel? That's kind of like how you gotta approach when you start winning in life. You gotta approach it like that. Like you can't be, you
You can't
know,
be content, basically.
getting all excited and shit. You
Yeah,
can't be at the feeling like you on top of the world.
right.
Cause man, like, when you take a loss, you come down hard, bro, and then that shit it's tough to climb back up there. So
Facts.
you got to stay poised, man. You can't never, you know, get comfortable up. You know what I'm saying? You always got to be, you know what I'm saying, working, constantly focused. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. And I can say that with relationships also too. Like if you're not like if you're in a relationship, like for me, sometimes like with my ex, I was consistent. Then I got like and I got to a point where like I was at a high, and then like she kept complaining that, oh, I'm not paying attention to her, or, I'm not spending too much time with her, and then I fell off because I wasn't consistent, and that person did not see that. They didn't see my end goal, you know. So
Right.
just with it, like now, like I have somebody that's gonna support me through all of my goals, and I'm gonna stay consistent with like content and whatnot. Um, Anything else you want to tell before we hop into our next subject?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my queen. You know what I'm saying? My future wife, my Paola. Baby, I love you for real. You've been there with me through thick and thin, and I'm always ride with you for real.
Oh yeah,
And,
we,
and
we
young
both in
boys, man,
relationships.
yeah,
We both in
yeah, young boys,
relationships, but
yeah, man.
look, just because we in relationships don't mean we can't give you advice on what we've been through. So I'm just letting y'all know right now, we both in committed relationships, but we do have game for average men that's going through hard times with females. So with that being
Yo,
said, yo, remember what we was talking about yesterday over the phone, and like
mhm.
how the dynamics between men and women have changed. Like as far as like, remember when we was in school, it what we didn't have all these girls wanting to be IG models or even the average looking girls. We didn't have them chasing a bag or wanting to do for their money and whatnot. It's been girls like that, but it's not as
But,
prevalent as it is nowadays.
but it's hell. It's hell. You know what I'm saying? You go to Atlanta, but you know, when I was single, boy, I was chasing females, man. These females, if you ain't talking about a bag, I remember one time I was trying to talk to this one little shorty, you know what I mean? And like, shit, you know, we was vibing at first, and then she walked over to the bar and just said, buy me a drink. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? Like, how you gonna tell me what to do with my own money? Got you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm like, shit, what the hell? But that's what we dealing with out here in Atlanta and in United States, man. We dealing with the bullshit, man.
yeah.
Social media has truly fucked up these females' heads, man. It's done
Instagram,
some serious
TikTok.
damage.
It's like it all started like I say around 2019,
Yeah,
2020.
right.
It's like every girl, like I even blame the rap from female rappers. Goddamn
Yeah.
City Girls, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi
Oh yeah.
B's, and whatnot.
That shit
And
fucked up.
I wouldn't blame that only. I would say females living vicariously through celebrities. Like they'll see, oh well, her rapper boyfriend bought her this. Why can't I get that?
Yeah. It be that Instagram, bro. It be that Instagram.
Right, right. But it's like it's hard out here for your average man unless you have that mouthpiece on you in order to finesse your way into a female's life. You gotta have a nice mouthpiece. You gotta have game because I don't pull it off. Shit, I'm not the handsomest guy. I don't have the best job. I'm not flashy. I'm not no rapper. I'm not no celebrity, but I maneuver around this shit. You feel me? It's like it's ways to maneuver around it, but it's like a lot of guys just don't have game like that. You feel me? So it's not impossible to get the female that you want. It's just it's a little bit harder nowadays because
It developed. You know what I mean? It can be developed. You know,
right
you just have shit. They're like, you know, if you want to learn how to fish, you know, you got to go to somebody who really know how to fish for real, and then you
facts
got to learn. You know what I'm
facts
saying? And then they can look at and telling you what you're doing wrong to improve. You feel me?
right
So like, that's kind of how it is with females, man. It's like you can be an average dude and get baddies. It's just like you gonna have to put in some work.
right
Even if you a handsome, you know, if you handsome or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? It's still if you ain't got no game, but you ain't getting that female, bro.
right. I
She
done
gonna
seen
put you
I done seen 6'5" dudes, handsome, attractive, pause.
pause.
I done seen dudes like that, and they're struggling with females. Like it's like, bro, it's like it's so hard nowadays for your average dude. And I watch all these like red pill channels or coaching lessons on how to get women. It's like it's not hard, but at the same time, it's about the women that you actually are going for. It's like, are you trying to go for the IG model or do you want an average woman? Even the average women nowadays, not all, but I say a majority of them, they act like that too. And it's like,
Bro. But you gotta understand though, like the average women, the problem with the average women, niggas ain't too much scared to approach an average girl, bro. You know
yeah,
how many niggas in the average girl DMs, bro, telling her she bad as hell.
right. I think that's a problem too, bro. Like, I don't even think that's a problem. I know that's a problem. It's like we got too many simps also too. So I can't really even blame the women as much, but I would say this: there are more simps in the world than dudes with game. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I done seen it firsthand. I've had female friends text me all their DMs and be like, look at what all these guys are saying to me. All of them are saying the same thing. Hey, beautiful. How you doing, beautiful? Like, it's like you're inflating these women's head up. Like you're gassing them up to the point it's like, well, I'm getting all this attention. Why can't I get a dude with money? You know, I'm getting all this attention from normal average guys.
But
Shit.
you man, you bad enough to get a dude with money. You not bad enough for that.
But
You not.
that's the problem. They think they are though. They think they are. They think they are.
No. But see that be the reality check for them when they hit that 30, bro. When they hit that 30 and they got like 2-3 kids,
Right.
and they realize like, damn, maybe I wasn't as bad as I thought I was.
Right.
Or maybe you did have a good nigga, and he probably did have money. You just probably overlooked the nigga,
right?
Because
right.
you so goddamn full of yourself and you full of your head. You feel me?
Right.
It's like shit. What you do?
Right. And also, I was looking at it was this YouTube channel I was looking at. It was this woman host. Her name's Pearl, right? So
But
she was. You seen that channel before? It's like this UK. Podcast. I don't know, but I was watching this video. She was doing this interview with this girl, and she was like making hella excuses of why she chose the toxic guy over the nice guy. She was like, "Well, it's trauma involved, and you know, my trauma just leads me to all the dudes that ain't shit instead of the good guy." And then she asked the host asked her the question, "Would you rather take the nice guy that's less attractive or the toxic guy that's more attractive?" And she said, "Neither or. I'd rather die."
I mean, but you gotta
what that say now, man?
Like you gotta understand.
Go ahead.
You said what?
Go ahead.
Like, bro, but females, when you, cause I have a sister, but I literally watch with my sister. I see what she be watching, but they love drama shit, but they like to watch love and hip hop. They like to watch all this shit dealing with trauma. You know what I'm saying? They like horror shit like that. They need that kind of shit, bro. So like they've been programmed subconsciously to think that, bro. So you not bringing no toxic shit in her life. If you she think that shit boring, bro. And you know, if you dating the wrong girl, but eventually, but that's gonna lead to her cheating on you, bro, or leaving your ass. It's just fact.
I feel like this too. Like it was at times, a point in time in my life where I would like even portray to be a toxic guy, or like you know, we lived in Atlanta, so you know most of the girls in Atlanta, they like hood niggas, right? I had to portray myself as a hood nigga a lot. Like I wasn't myself type shit. You feel me? Like I was putting on I had to put on a persona for these hoes to fuck with these bitches sometimes.
Nah, bro, I'm good on that.
I'm just saying, like that was my experience with dating, like during the beginning of that time, where the tides had shifted. All the girls wanted the toxic guys. Like I had to portray that shit. Like luckily for me, like right now in the relationship that I am, like I'm comfortable with being myself because my girl, she don't care. She don't do the toxic shit. You know, I'm not saying that like I'm a pushover or nice or anything like that. Like I said, even if you're a good guy, you don't have to be toxic. You don't have to be. Also, you don't have to be a pushover. You like being a good guy doesn't mean you're a pushover. I don't consider myself a good guy. I just consider myself me. You feel me? It's just like I said, you just gotta be yourself. You gotta put some sauce, some sprinkle into your personality. You gotta have game. That's really what I want to sum it up to. It's like it's not hard to get a girl, bro. It's really not. It's just like most guys when they approach a girl, it's like you gassing them up, bro. Like you don't need to gas a girl up, bro. You really.
It's like my nigga. Look, it's like my nigga Floyd Mayweather said. If you come into the game thinking you gonna lose, you gonna lose.
Right.
If you come in thinking, okay, I'm that nigga, I know I'm gonna get this bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, like, hey, I'm that nigga. bro, that's confidence. You know what I'm saying? But God didn't make us to be low, to have low self esteem. He didn't make us to doubt ourselves.
Right.
You know, God made us to be the highest version of ourselves. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We not. You know, we're not. They program us to have us, you know, be addicted to porn and shit like that, bro. So that's just fucked our brains up subconsciously,
Right.
and that's why men struggle with low self esteem issues, bro. Because all that porn they watching, so now they don't even know how to interact with a girl, and so that shit it's fucked up what they've done to society. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, you know,
I will say this too. I'm gonna go off of you what you said about the porn shit. If you got a porno addiction, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, nigga, you losing in life, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was a loser at one point, nigga. I was watching porn since the 8th grade, bro, all the way to I say shit 2020, bro. Like it was times after 2020 I was still watching porn, but I wasn't watching it as much as I was back then. Um, I went through a point in time where I just completely just cut it off, and my life got 10 times better. Um, it was even a point in time where like I didn't even know how to talk to girls in person. I would always get the girls online. It was easy for me that way because I was so nervous to talk to a girl in person because I always like that porn. It just fucked up my perception of women. Period. You feel me? It fucked my head up. It's like, damn, bro. Like I can't ever approach a girl. Like I didn't know when a girl was like giving me choosing signals because like I was lusting for them. You feel me? Like I'm not saying it's wrong to lust for women at certain points in time, but if you making women your priority, you got your life is fucked up. You can't
that
make
shit.
women you can't make women your priority. Like I done had streaks to where I didn't make women my priority. Life was good. Everything was going good. Pushing out content. I was making major growth on Twitch. You know, getting my following up on Twitch. You know, just prioritizing my goals and what I wanted to do and what I wanted to build. You feel me?
Right.
Instead of sitting there looking for girls to text. Like I say like 2016, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you this one story. Basically, like I was going through a time where I was on Tinder all the time, right? I would wake up swiping before I even brush my teeth. Wake up swiping. Oh, what girl I'm gonna fuck today? Or what girl I'm gonna talk to today? You feel me? I was getting them to come over, but at the same time, like I was waking up late for work, going to the work tired. It was at points in time where I was fucking up my money because I wasn't going to work because I had to link up with a female that day. I remember I was
Hell
it was
no.
the time I was working at Walmart. I had fucked this bitch, right?
Right.
And I had to go to work the next day. And she was telling me, "Don't you got to go to work?" I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good." I got fired. My ass got fired because I wanted to fuck the bitch and not go to work. You feel me? So, you know, just making your priorities all about women can fuck you up, especially with also fitness too. You get comfortable. I done had times with exes. I'm fit as fuck. I'm six packed up. Nigga, I got too comfortable, got fat. Like, and even I'm not in the best shape right now. I am in a relationship. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to get back into the gym, but it's like, don't get comfortable. Let's say you do find a girl, don't ever get comfortable, bro. Ever, never, especially with fitness. Don't ever get comfortable. She might tell you, "Oh, I like dad bods. Oh, you look good. You look fine." Fuck no, bro. That shit's a trap. You feel me? Cause she look at the dudes she's following. Look at the dudes your girl is following. All them niggas are fit. You sitting there fat as fuck. You feel me? Like that's
I
real
know
shit.
I know big niggas that get a lot of hoes though, bud. So but females they care. Look, females care about like your looks and your persona and shit like that. They care about that, but I feel like that shit just the door, for
Right,
them.
right, right.
Okay, but can you actually stay in that
Yeah,
motherfucker
can you keep
for
her?
mentally,
Right,
keep her mentally?
right,
But that mental creatures, bro, like they're not, you know, when you try too hard with women, they peep that shit and they fall back. It's kind of like the universe. It's
Right.
like when you want to desire really bad, you really want to manifest this specific thing right here, and then you realize, damn, it's taking me longer and longer and longer because the universe don't like that when you being desperate for shit that you want. You
Right.
gotta just let it go and be chill with it. And
Right.
it's the same thing with females. When they know, like, hey, damn, this nigga ain't acting like other dudes. He ain't acting desperate and shit. He ain't acting thirsty. They don't want to come your way. You feel me?
Hey,
Like they fuck.
you got examples of that, don't you? Like when you hop back
Yeah,
into the
like
game.
you'll be like,
Like
bro, when
you
you
was texting them and shit like that. Like I done had times where I was like texting constantly, being excited about texting the bitch. Bitch fall back. I'm like, yeah, I'm double texting the bitch.
with that,
Fall back.
you too much to her texting you back. But when you know you got hella females on your line, but you not tripping about that, bro. You not tripping about a female hitting your line back because you know, like, but I got this little baddie right here. What am I tripping about this for?
Right,
And
right.
see, and they peep that shit subconsciously, bro, and that make her want you more, bro. But it's like you got to get to that point though. You feel me? Like
Fact.
process. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Shit. I done had times where like I've been too excited about texting a female. Get too excited, double texting them, calling them and shit like. Well, I don't think I called them. Just double
Yeah,
texting.
that double text ain't it, man.
Yeah, that shit ain't
No.
it, bro. Hell no. Don't ever double text the chick, bro. That's a turn off.
Another thing, but when you want to, but let her do the one thing about them, but look, you can when you with the right girl, you can be yourself, but you can be cool and be chill. You know what I'm saying? You can like, talk, you can actually talk and, with the right shorty. But if you trying to deal with these other females out here that you want to smash on, but you got to be a mystery, bro. You got to be chill. Like, you got to be on some, let her do all the talking. You know what I mean? Ask her questions to get her to talk about herself. Because they love, females, they can be selfish, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no hate against women. I love women. I'm just saying, like, in this day and age, you got to know how they think in order to get them. You feel me? And it's like, you know, when you on a date or something, you got to know how to like, just be cool, be chill. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get her comfortable, and then when you got her comfortable and she talking about herself and shit, and she vibing with you, man, oh, you gonna knock that shit down
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. And like I said, bro, like as far as being average, bro, you ain't gotta be the richest nigga. And I want to say that for another episode, but you can still knock down the walls, bro. Like I done been homeless and knocked down walls, bro.
But it's like,
I done been homeless and knocked down walls, Mike.
I,
nigga, I was literally living in the park, nigga, and I was knocking down walls, bro.
bro, I respect it, but it's like that same energy
Yeah,
that that niggas put towards wanting to bad them females,
right,
man, you could put that same energy in starting a business, you know, Airbnb, gaining assets, you know what I'm saying? And being that nigga that making 8 figures, 7 figures, deep 6 figures. And when
right,
to the point, and then you get a little following on Instagram, she gonna find you. She
right,
gonna hear about you. You feel me?
right.
Like, you can't put too much energy into chasing women, man, because that shit is a distraction, my nigga, for real.
It's
Like,
draining. It's draining.
like, I had to settle down with my girl, bro, because I was too out there, but I was just like what Devon said. I was too worried about a female texting me instead of me looking at stocks and seeing what the market doing. I'm over here trying to get me some pussy. I'm trying to fuck on a little baddie.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Okay, but you fuck on the baddie, you still broke.
You
You know what I'm
still
saying?
broke.
What the
You
fuck that
feel
gonna
me?
do?
Yeah.
Like, shit, you gotta get the bag, bro. Like, you gotta work, bro. You gotta figure this shit out. You may have to get that 9 to 5, and you gotta take action. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be a nigga that's 50 years old, bro, and down bad working at Kroger and shit, bro,
McDonald's.
and bad buying shit. You don't want to be that kind of nigga, bro.
Hell nah. Nigga, you want to be
You,
chilling in your 50s, bro. You
you
want to
trying
be
to
on the
be
beach.
chill, bro, because you didn't made investments. You got all these lucrative investments that's bringing you 6 figures a month type shit, 5 figures a month. You feel me?
Right.
So that's how I feel about that, though.
Yeah. Hey, well, I feel like, we should just go ahead and wrap this episode up. This has been Average Men with Game. You feel me? Average Men with Game. That's the name of our podcast. Average Men with Game. With my boy Mike. I'm your boy Fort Vaughn. We out.
Salute.